Hello, friends. So, the truth regarding the power of thought and the act of thinking. Truth, my dear friends, the ultimate truth is that without a shadow of a doubt, thought is primary. Unquestionably, consciousness is primary, without any hesitation. It is of utmost importance. What is your preferred thinking style? How do you go about creating anything within the confines of your mind? And is it within your power to control those very thoughts, emotions, and the manifestations that you give birth to in your mental and emotional bodies? It is crucial to comprehend that the physical body is slow. You are unable to instantaneously be in all conceivable alternatives. In order to change your position, it is necessary to move your hands and wiggle your torso in a deliberate manner. Regarding mental bodies, they are highly mobile. You have the ability to rapidly iterate through a substantial number of options. However, it can be similar, yes, in terms of sensations. Occasionally, it is unpleasant to make your mind think. However, this is indeed a load, a certain mental load, a load on the mind. I strongly advise cultivating your mind, training your mind, and utilizing any mechanisms that can help you in this pursuit of mental well-being. Chess is fantastic, some IQ tests, anything that is beneficial for enhancing your cognitive abilities. In my belief, the most ideal approach to train your brain is when you learn to direct your attention inward to your thoughts as such, to your emotions as such, and to find distance. To find the difference between the one who is observing and what is being experienced inside you, what is being thought inside you, thereby enhancing your cognitive abilities and overall mental well-being. Once you begin doing this, you'll notice that the potential of your brain starts to broaden and increase. That is, at a very rapid pace. It is extremely unclear where certain wisdom comes from, where certain knowledge comes from. So it becomes easier for an individual to live. They start to suddenly recall what they may have inadvertently witnessed in the past in order to utilize it as fresh resources for their personal growth and development, for their own progress and forward movement in this existence and in their journey through life. If you really feel a lack of knowledge, well, of course, you need to go to school, to institutes, you need to get an education, classical education, or specialized, that is, you need to study. The most crucial thing an individual possesses is education, and it is not due to the necessity of a diploma for employment or any other purpose. The point is that the stereotypes of your thinking, as you grow and develop, will be based on the information you knew previously. If there is not much information, if there are no conceptual foundations, basics, higher mathematics, or any mathematical functions at all, if you do not understand where the sine wave comes from, how the parabola is constructed, if you do not have this knowledge, a lot of what you see may be unclear what it is. What else do I want to express? The complete truth regarding thinking and the intricate workings of the brain. Certainly, if you have acquired the knowledge to ultimately rebuild yourself in a constructive manner, it is already a significant step towards attaining a longer lifespan, maintaining youthful vigor, and experiencing the numerous benefits that come with it. Because, I will be honest with you, individuals have one problem. An individual becomes ossified in the mind. The absence of soul crystallization renders the spine entirely immobile, resulting in a complete lack of movement. So your flexible spine is essentially a manifestation of your flexible and adaptable mindset. It is very interconnected. From my practice, it is evident, as well as your relationship with your real father and your attitude towards your real mother. You will have the same connection with Mother Earth and Father Heavenly. That is, these analogies are exemplified and made evident through their practical implementation. And all this can be pulled out with affirmations. You can do it all yourself. It doesn't matter what happened in your real life, how it happened. Good people were there, bad parents. It worked, something didn't work. Are you satisfied or offended by them? If you initiate the correct movement within yourself, the correct work with these affirmations. By doing so, you enter a space where these connections are re-established and the profound impact can be fully experienced. Once these interconnections are energetically restored, meaning that you, with your mind, positive attitude, practice of inner smile, practices for building your own endocrine system, hormonal background, take control and avoid succumbing to automatically experiencing negative emotions or destructive states which are pathological in nature and can be detrimental to your well-being and overall health. You take them, gather yourself in a positive manner in a positive frame of mind state. This does not imply that you should continuously walk and experience joy and provide love to the entire world around you at all times. When you begin to replay, a new dominant is created within you, which naturally will eventually be overthrown. And the outcome of intentionally cultivating a subpersonality within yourself, which will then ultimately be lost, well, there is no need to make a fool of yourself by engaging in behavior that is unnecessary and serves no purpose. Understand correctly and work correctly. So, in order to create a positive attitude within yourself, you need to go more towards sensual interpretations and pay more attention to the synthesis of information around your field structure, so to speak, in order to foster a constructive mindset and enhance your overall understanding of the subject matter. So for me, it is normal and understandable. I am certain that many individuals, upon hearing this phrase, took action similar to thinking, "What did he just say?" You are aware it is indeed true, that is, there are certain phenomena that do not possess precise terms and words in the language of ordinary individuals, so to speak, as it were. And those individuals who commence practicing schizoterics, more frequently the terms start to fluctuate because they lack a precise understanding of what precisely they are referring to. But these are trendy words commonly used by everyone, so to speak. And of course, it's easier to get lost there because those who see adequately and accurately point to something can accurately say that this is the synthesis of such and such energy with such and such amplitude, with such and such spectrum. She shines like this, works like this, and the result from her will be like this. There are very few people like that. Everyone wants to say beautiful words. Everyone wants to seem like masters, and everyone strives to use them. The heart responds, they connect to the source. That is, every individual presents their own thoughts as a form of clairvoyance, indicating that a source has provided us with certain information. There is no clear understanding of when a person is truly connected. If connected, where exactly is it connected? To which source? From which level? What information does he take? A lot of broken information, a lot, so to speak, of its own mechanisms that can somehow distort this information. Possess prisms and mirrors that have the ability to distort and reverse accurate information obtained from a reliable source, making it difficult for individuals to immediately comprehend. And most importantly, understanding simple things. As I say, learn first before telling any clairvoyant future. Learn to understand simple things. Is energy coming or going? Because the sensations can be roughly the same, indicating a similarity in the flow of energy. All of a sudden, there was an intense feeling of heat, a profound sense of expansion, and the energy dissipated rapidly. But it must be understood clearly that she can also leave with the same feelings. What energy went? What is its spectrum? What program is there? These are all important things, you understand? By loading a person with a ton of negative energy, most likely he will get sick. Most likely, some strange situations will happen to him. Some nonsense in life. And vice versa, yes, give a little bit of energy. But positive, well, that means more joy, more strength. So, the whole truth about thinking is that people are very amorphous. Individuals have no desire to invest effort in self-improvement, are reluctant to embrace personal growth, and are unwilling to acknowledge the existence of different qualities such as rajas, sattva, and tamas. This inert tamas engulfs and confines individuals, rendering them immobile and disinclined to engage in critical thinking or take any action to better themselves. Why? Because they were instructed in that manner. It is simpler for them. And similar to any living being, transitioning from unease to ease, including psychological ease, it is significantly simpler to insert your head into an endless tape player. And everything, i.e., social networks and everything, i.e., some people whom you know there don't know. Now everyone is friends with everyone. No one knows anyone, I would say. All individuals are subscribed to all individuals. Who knows who? Nobody knows anybody. This is attention. This is your mental strength. This is your energy. This is the complete truth for you. You have connected to a robot that provides you with lovely images simply to grasp your attention. And those individuals who specifically subscribe exclusively to the individuals they specifically know, I believe they simply do not exist anymore. Every individual states, I am still interested in this. There he provides you, yes, robot. Look, here you go. You will probably find this interesting. And this as well. And this too. All and you. Indeed, attention caught. What does it imply, caught attention? This means that your own cells, your occiput, your sacrum, your lumbar region, your spinal cord, your nervous system, endocrine system, organs, yes, your organs, your tissues, your cardiovascular system, immune system, hematopoietic system, they are all just like, They were leaked. They are not being looked at. Imagine this. We're all buddies, right? Yeah. You communicate there. Yes, I communicate. Here we chat with you. All is good. You write, I reply. Here. And imagine you write and no one answers you. Well, ignore, so to speak. There, like they're biz, but we're more interested. You're here, well, guys, and I am with you. And you just absolutely neither yes nor no. Nothing, just what will happen to you in the end? Well, you all, and I will visit others, correct? So they will contact me. So what other infosystems, and which ones? First of all, the collective mind of viruses and bacteria. What is the outcome? That is, they connect to a person, they deform these cells, start feeding them with their information. They undergo certain changes, but more often than not, it primarily revolves around diseases. Thus, various types of necrosis, different kinds of viruses and fungi, rods, and some sort of inexplicable phenomena start to manifest and occur in a person's body. That is, and he starts running to doctors. Those who say, here are antibiotics for you, let's cut off the edges there. As an option, well, maybe it's easier to put off these social networks, direct your attention inward. Or if you really want to connect to these social networks, well, play my YouTube video that will tell you. At this moment, we enter a state of empty bamboo, gently close our eyes, deeply relax, gradually roll back our attention, and carefully observe the breath and sensations in the body. You are present on social networks at the same time, but I brought you back and advised you to work on yourself, focusing on personal growth and self-improvement. Here is the complete truth concerning thinking, that you need to find a way to effectively employ your brains. If you keep idle browsing all the things that interest you, and there is an abundance of information now, and everything is interesting, everything is important, and something occurred there, something occurred here, everything is like that. Well, you, as an individual, at the very least, possess a physical body, so it is imperative that you give it the necessary energy in order to be calm, to be in harmony, and to have a healthy mind. In order to prevent phobias, to prevent panic, to avoid any kind of nonsensical ideas about them being some sort of presence there. And who are they? What are they? in order to prevent any misunderstanding of the ease with which you can be manipulated. In order for you to recognize and be aware of those neurolinguistic programs that these social networks can easily load into your subconscious mind. If you truly perceive how it occurs, you can filter them, you can reset them, and it will not have any impact on you. And in the event that it does not affect you, you will not succumb to these panic moods. And if you do not give in to these moods, you will not experience these common mathematical processes that happen to individuals who give in to them. You come from a different source. What other thing? What type of energy will you use to recharge yourself? To what will you direct your attention? In what are you truly interested? Are you focused on your strength, your mind, or both of them equally? So who will come to you? The query regarding how to exit the situation that the majority of individuals are currently in is not as straightforward as it may seem. I will provide additional details, and the movement will continue to thrive. Consequently, an increasing number of individuals will be adorned on the heads of these zombie-like entities who will be conditioned from birth to conform unquestioningly to the expectations of a compliant, morally upright, and indispensable member of society. It is all, of course, sad to observe, but the reality is such, and the dynamics of this growth and development are exactly like that. We do not perceive any additional options in this particular scenario. And given the current happenings on the world stage, such as the G5 conversations and other related events, it is clear that there are definitely an excessive number of people who are simply not needed by anyone. They are not needed by anyone now. We see what is happening in the world, and imagine everything you can do now a robot will do. Thus, exclusively the power of your consciousness, my friends, solely your inquisitive mind and the abilities that you can accumulate, that you can unfold within yourself, solely the understanding of the information matrices of these spheres. The integrity of these matrices is of utmost importance and should not be underestimated in any way, shape, or form. And the possibility of constructing your own, modeling your structures, so that nobody from outside would intrude, and nobody would rebuild your chakras in their own way, ensuring no external interference or alteration of your personal creations. Rotate them yourself, arrange them yourself. I have faith that it is entirely within the realm of the mind, at everyone, at each. The head is the most important thing. She is even taller than the heart, if you will. Therefore, undoubtedly, collaborating with the heart in perfect unison, we witness that a dream unfolds before us. We perceive that true higher functions, knowledge of the nature of everything, are opening up and expanding, gradually revealing their profound essence and significance. Well, at least, friends, at least just to comprehend that there is such a vector, very simple, I will explain a vector to you, where you are more sober and where you are more conscious of your actions and decisions. Well, in certain mental toxification. So the majority of individuals, as you can observe, already possess these mental conceptual foundations so deeply ingrained in them that they begin to intoxicate themselves without experiencing any guilt, you know? It's like they're trapped in a cycle of self-intoxication, unable to break free from the toxic patterns of their own thinking. Do not drug. That is, individuals are being carried away. This is considered the standard. And I can definitely tell you that those people who strive for sobriety, clarity of thinking, understanding of their own inner world, and the desire to improve themselves, to become better every second, to observe themselves, to become better, this does not mean that you will no longer be a person. You will be more of an individual. You will be a more compassionate person, a more rational person. My dear friends, I would like to share with you the profound significance of the power of thought. It is of utmost importance to train your brain, actively utilize it, consistently work on it, and strive to become truly engaged, genuinely conscious, and fully awakened to its potential. Improve yourself and consequently the world around you. Illuminate and spread love.